Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. My name is Noor Saidatul Natrah Saaidun from Universiti Islam Antarabangsa, Tuanku, Sirajuddin. So today I will presenting on the impact of halal talent development on enhanced food security in Malaysia and triple helix perspective. Okay, so let's begin. So here is a quick overview of today's presentation. It will start with the introduction to the study, and then we go to problem statement, and then we go to literature review. Next is methodology, discussions, and conclusions. Okay, so we go to introduction. This conceptual paper explores the halal talent development supported by academia, industry, and government through the triple helix models in order to enhance the food security in Malaysia. So this study aims to examine the impacts of halal related curriculum and training on national food security. And the next one is to evaluate the roles of industry, academia collaborations in creating a sustainable halal workforce. We also want to take a look on the structure halal talent development, where even though we doesn't have any real data to this paper to present, we present a theoretical model that showing the structured halal talent development is actually connected to the food security. And besides that, it suggests that a better education and industry involvement can improve the job readiness and also help build a stronger, more secure food system in Malaysia, especially for food security. We go to problem statement. Malaysia aims to be a global halal hub, but the halal food industry face a major challenges related to talent shortage, skill mismatch, and weak compliance, especially among SMEs. So despite JAKIM's halal certifications system, many businesses rely on foreign workers who lack of proper understanding of halal standards, leading to mistake in production and certification. All this has been through the Hashim and Ismail 2024 and Rahman and Hassan 2023. And besides that, authorities is also struggle to retain the trained staff due to the limited career pathway. Okay, and then furthermore, at the same time, technologies like blockchain, IoT, and the digital traceability tools are becoming essential to ensure halal compliance. However, the system requires skilled workers to implement and manage them effectively. Okay, although university have begun offering halal related courses under frameworks like the MQF, there is still a gap between thought and the industry need. This called the stronger collaboration between academia and industry and government to develop a qualified halal talents. For the triple helix framework promotes collaboration between universities, industry, and government to derive innovation. In Malaysia, this approach has been shown promise despite facing challenges like misaligned goals and policy. Okay, like Ashikin and Zarul found that while constructural barriers exist, this model actually support innovation through coordination, which is referred to triple helix. Okay, similarly, Zakaria and Nasruddin 2019 highlighted both achievement and limitation in Malaysia research partnership, emphasizing the intermediaries platform help transfer knowledge and encourage innovations. Although this study focused on general innovation, the same ideas applies to the food security. When university develop sustainable agriculture technologies, industry apply them, and the government support with the right policy, and the result is stronger for the national food system. Even though Malaysia has a good natural resources, but still depends heavily on the imported foods like rice, beef, vegetables, in making it vulnerable to global price changes and disruptions. Low-income families, rural area, and indigenous groups face the biggest challenge in accessing affordable food. To improve this, Malaysia launched the National Agro-Food Policy 2.0, focusing on the sustainable farming, new technologies, and boosting local food production. Okay, why Malaysia has improved food safety and nutrition. Problems like undernutrition and obesity still exist, especially among poorest communities. Okay, here is the summary about the four pillars food insecurity, four pillars of food security, and also food securities in Malaysia. So food security in Malaysia actually, we are more high reliance on import foods, and then besides that, we also face with the high changes in global price and food supply. And then we need to focus in Malaysia. Malaysia also want to focus on the local production and technology, and also want to achieve the national agro food policy. Okay, and then for four pillars of food security, we have food availability, food access, food utilization, and food stability. Okay, sufficient production and supply food is referred to the food availability. And the food access is economic to physical access to the foods. Food utilization, proper nutrition, and food safety. The last one is food stability, consistent access to food over time. Next one is the halal talent. What is the halal talent? Halal talent actually refers to the skilled individuals that understand halal standard, certification, supply chain, and Islamic food law. In Malaysia, developing a halal talent is essential for strengthening food security. As Malaysia aims to be a global halal hub, it must ensure food is safe, high quality, and religious acceptable. Competent halal professionals help prevent contaminations and ensure compliance throughout the supply chain. The Halal Industry Master Plan 2030 targets 50% increase in halal professional, but aligns academic training and industry needs. Trained workforce can boost local food production, reduce import dependency, and also improve self-sufficiency. Key food for security. Halal talent also can build consumer trust, support export, and ensure enforcement of regulation. And strong human capital also can improve the food availability, access, and stability as seen in Malaysia's seed industry, proving that halal talent is vital for national food resilience. For the Triple Helix framework promotes collaboration between universities, industry, and government to derive innovation. In Malaysia, this approach has been shown promise despite facing challenges like misaligned goals and policy. Okay, like Ashikin and Zarul found that while constructural barriers exist, this model actually support innovation through coordination, which is referred to Triple Helix. Okay, similarly, Zakaria and Nasruddin 2019 highlighted both achievement and limitation in Malaysia research partnership, emphasizing the intermediaries platform help transfer knowledge and encourage innovations. Although this study focused on general innovation, the same ideas applies to the food security. When university develop sustainable agriculture technologies, industry apply them, and the government support with the right policy, and the result is stronger for the national food system. In the part of methodology, this study employed a quantitative approach using a structured questionnaire to explore halal talent development influences food security in Malaysia, with Triple Helix collaboration as a mediating factor. This research targeted a key stakeholder across academia, industry, and the government using stratified random sampling to ensure balanced representation. Data will be analyzed using PLS SEM to assess both direct and mediating relationship. Although data collection has not yet commented, the study design include rigorous steps such as a pilot testing and expert validation to ensure the reliability and validity of the instrument. Potential challenges include response bias and access limitation. However, careful planning seeks to mitigate this issue and enhance the overall robustness of the research finding. For the theoretical framework, we have a halal talent development as our IV, independent variables, and food security as a DV, and then Triple Helix model as our mediating. Okay, this is the under halal talent development, we have human capitals, institutional supports, and innovation readiness. Okay, actually this one also adapted from the we call RBV, resource-based view, and then triple helix models will be as a mediating reflect to food security in Malaysia. Okay. Okay, in the part of discussion, this study expects that developing skilled halal talents will positively impact Malaysians' food security, especially in food availability, access and use. The triple helix collaboration between university, industry and government is also expected to strengthen this impact by supporting innovation and coordination in the halal food sector. The discussion will highlight academic programs and industry training can work together to improve halal food supply chains. There will also be a focus on adapting digital and halal skill to university programs such as blockchains for traceability, AI for food qualities, and Sharia compliant technologies. This improvement can help Malaysia become more competitive globally and ensure a safer, more reliable halal food system. As a conclusion, halal talent development is important for improving Malaysian food security. Academic institutions should align their program with the industry needs, and stronger collaboration between university, government and industry is very necessary. For future research, this study should study more on the halal talent directly affect food availability, access and safety. It also helpful to explore the triple helix partnership, impact job readiness, food safety and innovation in halal business. Comparing Malaysia's effort with other Asian countries can give useful idea to build a stronger and more secure halal food system. The last one is about halal a statistical overview about the halal talent development and food security. Okay, we know that in 2033, more than 50% halal talent development is increasing. Okay, and then besides that, based on my overview here, more than 50% we still depend on food imports, and we are going to have the positive impact, okay, about 75% in food security if we have the halal talent development, where we collaborate by using the triple helix collaborations, which is referred to government, university, and also industry. Okay, so this one will be more effectiveness if these three are going to collaborate in order to increase the food security. Okay, this is all for me. Thank you.